Yo, what's going on, Devin?
What's going on, man?
Yo, we'll get started here in like 5 minutes, bro.
All right, excited.
Yo, Devin, we'll be getting started here in like 5 or 6 minutes. Whenever we always do team calls, for some reason, everyone likes to join like 5 or 10 minutes afterwards. So we've got like 4 or 5 viewers on right now, so we'll let it build up. I know you got a lot to share tonight, so we'll get started on this here pretty soon, bro. All right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you just fine.
Cool. Okay, bro.
You having a good day?
Yeah, bro. I'm excited, bro.
What's the day in the life of Devin look like?
You say what?
Devin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
That's weird. I don't think they can hear you.
My mic is
Your mic's not mute. Let me see. Technical difficulties. Can you hear me though, Devin?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you that are in this chat or that are watching this live stream right now, before we get started on this training, number one, go in the chat and then comment, be like, everyone get on this call, get on this webinar, get on this training. And also, if you can't, if you're watching this and you can't hear this at all, and nobody posts anything, then I'll know that y'all obviously can't hear me. I'm just trying to figure out, is it Devin or is it me that y'all can't hear?
Maybe they can't hear us. Okay, well, Marcus can't, unless you just said something.
Okay, perfect. So apparently they can hear us both, but I can't hear. Why can't I hear? Let me see. What's up? What's up? All the way from New Zealand.
Cleaver.
What's up, bro? What's up, Marcus? Let's see. Yo, give me 1 second, Devin. Let me figure out this sound situation, and then we'll get started.
Marcus said he can hear both of us.
See. What's up, John? What's up, Raul? both. That's crazy. I can't hear anything. Huh. Give me a second. Let's get started. Yo, Devin, you can hear me well, right? So let's go ahead and get started, brother. I guess a little bit about what we're going to talk about tonight. For everyone that's honestly on this call right now, I want you to kind of break down, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and you can just flow with it, take it how you want it, and, really explain to them how you were able to hit, elite founder in just a couple weeks, first time getting paid out in network marketing. I know you've built previous stuff before, but this is really the first thing that's, honestly shown you proof that this industry is real. And honestly, you came in and just smashed it, bro. So I couldn't be more excited, more happy that you're on the team. And also from my standpoint, I really like sometimes maybe people won't understand training from me, but they'll understand from you, and then also vice versa. So I kind of want to kick it back and forth at the same time. For those of you that are viewing, please have how can I say it? I can't hear Devin, and Devin, I don't know, Devin, you can hear me obviously, but I can't hear you. So this whole questions thing is gonna be really weird, but we have a little chat. If you can see this, Devin, let me know. I'm gonna message you real quick. Let's see. I just sent you a little chat on Google Hangouts. On here.
Okay, I see.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, reply back if you see it. Cool. So Devin, let's go ahead and get started, bro. The first thing is I want to talk about, I guess, is, honestly, really short, really straight to the point, maybe 3 minutes. Tell them your background, your story, why you got into the industry, why you came into Savion, and what you plan to do with this.
Okay, well, when I first got introduced with with network marketing, period, I really didn't have faith in it. I really didn't, really want to give it a shot, so to speak. Because I seen people in my age, making money off of it. I seen people, just making a killing. But at the end of the day, I really didn't want to invest that much money to get involved. So at the time, I was a college student.
I need the phone.
I was a college student. I worked in 3 jobs, full-time student as well. And, I wanted a breakthrough. I wanted to get out the financial situation that I was in. And finally, I just, I took a risk. I took a risk, basically, and that's all it takes. Because, you never know what big opportunity is knocking at your door. You just got to take it. So that's basically why I really just got in. And but once I knew when I got in, so much money I actually invest in it, then I knew it wasn't no way out. I knew I was gonna do what it took, or do what it takes to actually make it happen. And I just started grinding. I just started grinding. I started, got personal development on my side. I got, leaders, mentors, not even physically, just reading a book was a mentor to me, So I just kept pushing it. I didn't lose focus. A lot of my friends kind of lost, interest in me, or a lot of my family members kind of lost interest in me because I didn't give that much time to them. But at the end of the day, they didn't see what I was seeing. They didn't have my vision. And sometimes you got to separate yourself from the people that don't really see that vision. But that's pretty much it on how, I see a message. But yeah, that's pretty much it how I actually got started. It's been a bumpy road, though. Not going to lie, it's been a bumpy road. David, can you hear me?
Facts, bro. Yo, that made a lot of sense. I think that really resonated for a lot of people that are on this call tonight, because it can get really it can get to a point to where people stop believing you. Your friends, your family, they don't want to listen in. You're like, you're like, yo, I got another opportunity for you. And you're like, another one.
Yeah.
But yo, you're at the point to where it's like it's all in or nothing. And I think that's why you're seeing success. You know that you don't really have any other option. And when you make this, a point to where, hey, this is not any other option, it's inevitable that you're going to win, bro. So tell Team Elite this, for the ones that are listening, to answer this question. What was, some of the key things that you did differently, on a day-to-day basis? What did you change up, to have to win? What was that really difference from, hey, I'm hitting the first rank to the second rank to the third rank? What was the real difference in, what you had to do on a day-to-day basis in order to get there?
To be honest, the major one was actually sacrifice my jobs, sacrifice my income coming in. I knew, maybe I couldn't get as much food that I wanted throughout the day, or maybe I couldn't get, the clothes that I wanted, the new shoes that's coming out. So I kind of cut out my hours through the week of not working, and basically just sacrifice the income coming in. Maybe I'll lay on bills, have to borrow money, whatever the case may be. But I'll just sacrifice, me grinding all week long and trying to make, hit those ranks so I can support myself. And I knew if I didn't have no money coming in, then I didn't have no choice but to grind. You know what I'm saying? Like if I wasn't working during the week, then I knew I had no choice but to just stay focused on this and make it work. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have responsibilities as well. So like other bills that I knew you keep on going past due. Like I'm still catch up on bills just from the sacrifice I did to try to like pursue my dreams or, pursue the ranks and, with my team. Another thing is sleep. Like I don't sleep. Like y'all, some of y'all in the chat, they know I stay up all night and I got class early in the morning. So that's no excuse. And my grades is sitting on good. So it's like you gotta sacrifice. Like you really do. Like if you want it bad enough, then you gotta put in that time. Not just stay up late to just say you stay up late, but actually talk to people. When United States is asleep, somebody in another country is up. That's what people don't realize it. Like you don't have to necessarily just go out for your friends to try to build a network. Like reach out to other people. When your friends is asleep, somebody else is up, is just waking up. That's why I stay up so late. That's why I stay up, all night trying to figure something out for my team. So that's basically why I changed. Like I changed. Like, I don't go out to parties. I don't do. If somebody was to call me right now, like, hey, bro, let's go to go out to eat or whatever. I don't know, bro. Like no, like I got dreams, and that would just really be distracting what I'm doing. And I know if I got a team that's grinding, then I'll feel bad on myself if I go out to do the things that I want to do when I actually be successful. See what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta really we're the 1%. Like we are the 1%. We gotta do stuff that people normally don't do. You see what I'm saying? But if you want to make it, then you gotta do what you gotta do different. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically where the big change in my life been.
Yo, facts, bro. Yo, I'm like catching up. I'm like watching on my phone at the same time. But yo, next question, bro. For real. Like honestly, you're killing this so far. I think this is really helping everyone, honestly, because we all, it's crazy coming into network marketing. We all think, going through life, we all think we have different stories, but in reality, we all kind of are the same but different. At the same times, we're faced with the same obstacles as each other, maybe not exactly the same, but we have to take different routes. Sometimes we come to these bunkers or we come to these roadblocks, and for the people that have made it through, like yourself, you're able to know which direction and help people which way to turn, right? So you're doing an amazing job. I think you're helping a lot of people out. Yo, I want to ask you the next question. What is your main source of building a team? Like, do you use Facebook? Do you use phone calls? Do you use texting, Instagram, Snapchat? Where do you usually recruit from, and what is your method of doing it? Like, describe, how you would, honestly introduce yourself and then go from closing somebody.
Okay. Perfect. Really, like when I first started, of course, we all should write down at least 200 people that you personally know or you saw on Facebook. So once I went all, through the whole 200 people, I immediately started working on my leaders. So the way that it started duplicating fast is I started training my leaders to go through their 200 people. And then when they get people, go through their 200 people. So in all reality, I barely do social media like Facebook. I do that, most of the time, but at the same time, I be so busy with 3-ways that because my other team has been following the same footsteps that I have. So once you build a leader, you always need to start building under him to his leaders so he can duplicate as well. You see what I'm saying? So on my off time, then I probably use Facebook and Instagram most definitely. And Facebook is really a big time hitter, of course, that we all know. Just the simple fact that our team is so powerful. Our team has been putting #TE on everything, and literally I got a call like an hour ago before the call, and they was like, "Yo, I've been seeing Team Elite everywhere. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, what is it?" And that comes from actually building a team, like actually building a network. Like, it's okay, y'all, to actually help people that's on a different leg or something. Like, it's okay. Why is it okay? Because the more people that's on the team, the more traffic it brings to the company. So the more likes, the more comments the TU League has, it's like it brings traffic to your page. So definitely, just start out to, worry about yourself as much, but worry about the people that you get on. You see what I'm saying? Because they got to duplicate for you in order for you to succeed too. Your team got to eat as well. So that's where my team personally has been growing so fast because we've been helping everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I know some people in the chat I've helped multiple times. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but just I know that I'll reach out to them multiple times. I'm not sure I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been reaching out to other teammates, but we need to keep doing that as well. Like, we need to keep helping each other out, because the more the team grow, the more your team want to grow in a court team. You see what I'm saying? And so yeah, Facebook, one of my main sources. Oh yeah, and how I actually talk to them on Facebook is you never want to start off with, hey, you want to make some money, or hey, join my team. Well, no, you don't ever want to do that. I'm pretty sure most of the people on this call know not to do that. You always want to start off with how you doing. What are you up to? How's everything doing or whatever. Like, get involved with their personal life. Care about them. Because if they don't trust you, they're not going to join your team at all. You want to gain trust. That's the number one rule. Gain trust. Think about it. Like, somebody random, a bum on the street walk up to you like, hey, join my company. Like, you're not going to trust them, especially if he just asks you that. But if he talk to you, like, how he got on the street or whatever the case may be, then you're going to gain more trust in him. So you have a better opportunity to join his team rather than somebody else just walking to you like, hey, go join my team. Like, no. So you got to, get personal with people before you ask anything about the business. 9 times out of 10, when you inbox them how you doing or whatever, automatically, an average person going to go on your profile and look what's going on with your life. They're going to see what kind of brand you got on people. And that's when it comes from, your branding. What you've been posting on your Instagram. Is it negative or positive? At the end of the day, people want positivity in their life. They want, motivational, spiritual things in their life. So if you got all positive, then they're going to think, yourself is positive as well. So, yeah.
Yo, for sure. That was major keys, bro. One of the things that coming into this, I think we really had a strong background with social media. Like you said, like, people were just asking, hey, what's tea? What's tea? What's tea? And it's because you kept up so much positivity, right? You're creating so much traffic, and a lot of people really neglect the fact that they can use social media to their advantage. Just being all over the timelines, all over the place, and just really just trying to help and provide value to a lot of people, bro. So I think you really answered some good nuggets there for sure. I honestly, if you're on this call right now and you're not like taking notes or you're not writing this down, this is major keys. Like, the boy is speaking it and he's taking notes. So these are all really major keys, guys. Devin, let me ask you this, bro. So coming into the industry, right? You had some ups, you had some downs. But honestly, you're at a huge come up point right now. You're starting to come up, and I know why it is. It's because you're like, okay, let me go ahead and put in this work, right? Let me do the work. Let me get it out of it. And it's crazy when you start to help others, like you said, that weren't even on another leg. You understand the power of really building a community. You understand the power and having influence, dude. So my question to you is, and really I think it's a question a lot of people ask is, hey, what's that one piece of advice you can give to the newest person that is just joining, that is brand new to Team Elite? What's that, brand new to the industry? What's that one advice that you can, go ahead and give to them, bro?
To be honest, the most important thing for a new person that's just getting in network marketing is to not give up. The hardest stage of network marketing, and everybody know this, is the first couple of weeks or even a month. You might see no result. You might hit up all your friends. You might hit up all the social media, everything. All you do is get turned down, but you do not give up. You see what I'm saying? Due to a law of attraction, which you're going to learn that if you start listening to personal development, things are going to come past. If you do good, good going to return. You see what I'm saying? If you do bad, bad going to return. But if you're grinding and actually putting in effort to talk to people and keep learning from your mistakes, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come to pass. Not because of all attraction, just because you actually working on yourself. You working on your language to how to talk to people. So the number one thing is you gotta stay focused. Like, the people who get in and think that, first couple of weeks I'm not hitting the rank or whatever and just drop out, I mean, that tells you right there that you really wasn't about it. Like your why wasn't big enough. And that's another thing. Why? Like, what hurts you the most? Like what does? Like, why are you doing it? Like, what is it? And me personally, my first couple months, like I legitimately had my why as my wallpaper, my family. You see what I'm saying? So when I felt like giving up, of course I did. Like it was new. I wasn't getting nowhere. Wasn't making no money. Spent all my money into a company. But my why, it really. When I woke up, I turned my phone on. I saw my why. It made me actually want to get up and learn what I was my craft. And so once I got my why down, I didn't give up. You see what I'm saying? And then once you get so far of actually doing it, a couple of months down the line, you're not gonna want to quit. Why? Because you're gonna wanna, you want to slap yourself because while you work all that all long nights and grinding, if you just gonna give up. So at the point in your life, you like, well, I can't give up now. Like you can't. Like why would I? Like no. Like you gotta keep on pushing it. At the end of the day. So the main thing, just don't give up. Don't. Like it might look bad now. You might not get, it might not hit the first rank couple of weeks or month or whatever. But when that spurt comes and when you actually learn, then you definitely gonna see the law of attraction kick in. And just learn from other people. Really, just learn from other people. Like if I guarantee you, the ones who not taking notes right now, they're probably the ones not hitting ranks right now. You know what I'm saying? Just take notes. Okay, like me personally, I still take notes on people that's new to the company because they teach me stuff, not knowing that they do. But I still take notes on that. So you're never too big to learn from the people that got in below you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you're never too big to learn anything. So you need to take notes on every opportunity call, every training, anything. Just take notes. I got a big book that I can really take notes on. Like I had to get another book because I took so many notes. So that's a major key. Just don't give up and take notes and learn.
Yeah, 100%, bro. So hard work, never giving up, staying focused, having that strong why, and always taking notes. Right? Don't be too big for the little stuff because then you'll be too little for the big stuff, bro. So you talk about having patience. The first couple weeks, first couple months of network marketing being the hardest times, and I think that has a lot to do because you're as a new person coming in, you're just a beginner, right? You're just crawling. You're just at those baby steps, and everything that you have to learn about this industry is a skill set, and it's something that doesn't take too long, but it's something that definitely doesn't happen fast. What would you say is if you had to do a training on your best skill set, or what would you say that you've got the furthest in as far as a skill set doing, and what would that skill set be, and how can you teach that, something that you do a little bit differently than someone else? Maybe it'll resonate with someone on this call, but what's a skill set that you kind of picked up through network marketing, and can you share it with them and maybe walk them through how you got to that place?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. My biggest come up as far as just me personally is talking to people. I'm still learning, but when I first started, I could not take a 3-way call to save my life. No. And I knew I couldn't. I knew I wasn't brave enough, or I knew that maybe I was, not saying the right thing. So the number one thing is actually talking to people. You gotta be able to talk to people. You gotta be able to have confidence in yourself. If you don't have confidence in yourself, then the person you're talking to is looking into the company, not gonna have confidence in the company. So the main thing I would say on how to overcome that, basically maybe fear or not thinking that you're gonna do okay with the cause, is get on a 3-way with your upline every single day, every day. I don't care if it's not even your person. Just get on this. Hey, can I get on a call with you today? Just to hear. And when I did that, I take so many 3-ways. A couple of Caleb and them, I know they probably on here. They know I just blow them up, and basically I just actually wrote down what they were saying while they were talking. One time I actually pulled over when on my way to work. I pulled over to the side and start. I was like, oh, that's a good idea to say, and I started writing down and kind of went back home and kind of just analyze what they said and make to my own own way of saying it. And so one of the main things is just take notes on 3-ways. Then when you think you're able to talk, just practice. The first couple of times you're gonna be nervous. Of course, you're gonna be nervous. I was nervous, but once you start doing it, and once people start turning you down, you're gonna know what you did wrong. So I just kept on doing it, and eventually I got really good at it. Not really good, but I was good enough to do it, and I was good enough to actually close people. You see what I'm saying? So, and another way of actually learning is YouTube. This YouTube, one of the major, reason why I actually like kind of got good at talking in front of people, not just on the phone, but just YouTube. Like YouTube, network marketers, or even like I've always watched David Moore's just videos, live videos, talking to people, or just anybody, Caleb, Justin. Like I used to watch them and like learn from them, and I did it. So that's a major key. You just take notes and just try it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are nervous, but you just got to try it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. It's crazy. I remember doing the same thing. I remember every time my mentor would speak, he would speak on stage, or he'd speak at a home event or PBR, whatever we call it, right? I would just remember listening to everything they'd say. I would record it on my phone, and I'd play it back and listen to it over and over again. And then I would change the words, and then I would kind of say it the same, but in my own way. And I think that, you doing a lot of three-way calls with your uplines, and you explaining the importance of actually doing three-way calls and just listening in, and the importance of really being here on webinars like this, staying plugged in is the most important thing. So I got one last thing for you, and then I'm going to let you share if you have anything else that you want to share with them. But my last question for you is, hey, Devin, what are your what do you see if you had to say something for your team that's on here? If every single person on your team and their families were listening, what would you say? What would you say to them about where you and your team is going, and what you're going to be able to provide, and what you're going to where you're going to be at? Where's this team going to be at in 3 to 6 months?
Really? To be honest, I feel like the team's going to be well ranked, especially the people who's getting in and actually learning and taking notes. The people who actually, take it seriously. We got some big time leaders coming, that's on board right now, that's dedicated. A lot of people just already thinking about, just, really just quitting their job, so focus more on this. And it comes out this you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to. If you treat it like a job, it's gonna reward you like a job. If you treat it like a hobby, it's gonna reward you like a hobby. So I feel like the company, our team is gonna grow. Maybe not even maybe, probably to the thousands. I really do think that. With the momentum we keep going getting, and then with the leads that we're trying to get, it's gonna work out for the best. So you just gotta stay motivated. We basically molding leaders, and those leaders gonna mold their leaders. So the more leaders we have, is the better. You see what I'm saying? Because we gotta build a big core foundation.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. I definitely see that a lot of new leaders are being breeded, and the newest person, is really coming into this without any experience and getting that help. This is all here. Even tonight's webinar, it's all here. So, I know, like yourself and myself, we're always open arms to everyone wanting to learn, everyone wanting to grow, anyone wanting to do a three-way call. We're always open arms to every single person coming into this. And so before you go into a little bit of the last thing I want you to say, we've got a couple questions. Actually, got one question right now from somebody in the chat, and they said, how do you get people to reply back to you when they're not responding, or what should you do when they do?
Okay. So if I'm asking somebody and like basically talking to them, and they ignore me, then basically I just leave them alone. I don't bug them, because when you let somebody feel like they're more important, like you actually need them, then that's when you get it all twisted. That's when they not going to join, because they going to feel like they got the upper hand. But in reality, they need us more than we need them, so to speak. You see me, especially with a company like this that actually allow you to save money. So why would you want to, like, I don't want to say, I don't want to say nothing bad, but why would you want to like kiss up on him? Like, why? Like, no, just leave him alone, leave him or her alone, and eventually he'll see what's going on. He'll see the movement. He'll get back with you. You see what I'm saying? I don't chase. Never chase. And what do you say, or what should you do when they do? Yeah.
Awesome. Like how you say, how are you doing? And I don't get a reply. Yeah, it's the same thing, John. Like Devin said, you want to be really your time is so, so valuable. And you've got to understand that, because right now, John, if you truly believe that where you're going is bigger than anything else around you, then there's no way that they can't feel those vibrations. There's no way that they can't see that on your face. And at that point, if they're not responding, they're not getting back to you, then that's it's back on road, like Drake would said, right? So, you just get back on road, and you hit the rest of your list, because there's 7 billion people in this world. They'll only get better, right? If you're hitting someone up and they don't get back, like, okay, maybe I won't say that this time, or what went wrong here, or what happened. So any last words, Devin, before we wrap this webinar off? Anything that you want the team to know before we wrap this up?
Yeah, a big thing that me personally and the team has been working on, been changing up a little bit, is when the dudes have girls that's that we want to talk to get into business, I usually have my lady leaders, the lady boss group, and I'll usually get one of those girls to actually talk with them for me. Why? Because in our day and age, all girls, if you DM a girl, automatically they're gonna think, oh, you just want to talk to me, or no. So I usually let the girls handle the girls. It's been really working for us. Just being real, it's been working for us for the good. And so it make them feel like they want to actually listen, because 9 times out of 10 you probably get a lot of no answers or whatever when a dude just up and say in the chat, hey, how you doing, or whatever. Unless you know them personally, that's different. But if you don't know them personally, then I would get a girl to kind of like market or tag team or something like that.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So I think basically what Devin is trying to say that is really just kind of link other people with individuals that have similar interests or similar well-beings, right? If it was a mom on the call, you obviously want to link it with someone that's a parent. Somebody that's in sports, you want to link it with an athlete on the team. And obviously for females, link it with the female, right? So that makes a lot of sense, bro. Let's see. Did they get any more questions? Nope. Perfect. Well, Devin, thank you so much for getting on tonight. Dude, tonight's webinar, you absolutely crush it. I am more than willing to share this with many people. Guys, if you watch this and this was really helpful, please share this with your teams, because you never know what thing they're going to listen to, what they're going to hear one time and be like, man, that just made, that made so much sense to me. That just shifted my entire mindset. So stay plugged into everything. I know tomorrow night, Devin always runs a blitz call. We're always running blitz calls, doing three-way calls. So feel free to reach out to us at any time if you need any help at all. And let's take Team Elite to the top and fulfill Devin's goals and dreams that he has and the vision he has for the team. So thank you all again for jumping on tonight's webinar. We'll see you soon. All right, Devin.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, bro.